All right, it's July 14th. Welcome to our live. Just making sure I'm still not used to it. So, all right. Again, I just wanted to go live. I know I posted a couple of shorts, and as usual, I don't see any subscribers, and I don't expect them either to join. But this is again, like I always say, it's more about me right now. Than anyone else, but I'm just sharing my experience, strength, and hope. So I posted a couple of shots and I just wanted to go live maybe 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to talk about the shots that I recently posted. So let me share my screen and we'll watch the shots that I just posted and then we will talk about why I posted those. So here you go. All right. Um, so again, our liquor was but a symptom. We had to get down to causes and conditions. Yes, I think this was one of the misconceptions that I always had when I came to AA, when I was struggling with my drinking and with my alcoholism. I always thought what I need to fix is my drinking. What, what needs to be corrected was my drinking. I drank too much. I need to control my drinking. I need to stop my drinking. I need to limit my drinking. I need to be mindful about my drinking. Those were the problems that I was going after. And I didn't know what was the other problems. Everything else seems to be sorted with me. I was great at a lot of things, and I thought my only problem was drinking. Once I fixed that, everything else should be just ready to go. I was great at everything else. But one thing I learned was, and I learned it the hard way. Again, this is my experience. It could be anyone's can have different opinions, and I don't mind any other opinions as well. Just my experience was that I had a lot of underlying things that I needed to fix, which I had no idea about. And as I worked through the steps of 12 steps, slowly and gradually, I started learning more about this disease, which is alcoholism. And again, this goes on and says the real work in recovery isn't just stopping drinking, and that's definitely the step one. Because when we are drinking, we are too far away from very honestly reviewing what we do, how we do, and what are our problems. We are far away from that. So definitely to just even get to the causes and condition, the first step definitely is stopping to drink. And but that work doesn't stop there. With my experience, with all the AA meetings that I go to, all the AA fellowship that I do, my experience was to fix the drinking problem. It's the healing what's underneath, the causes and conditions. It's the fears, it's the resentments, it's a lot of other things that drives us. So what AA has taught me is trying to live a life where drinking or using is no longer necessary. And that's where it goes on and says, when we look honestly at ourselves, change becomes possible one day at a time. Again, we need to look within ourselves to find the problem. That's where I always remember the serenity prayer, which says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So, and again, one day at a time, always. Every time what we do is as a daily reprieve. Um, Next day morning, I get up, I'm still waking up as an alcoholic. To get rid of that, I need to work these steps every day, um, to keep moving forward and keep making progress one day at a time. If I look at like I've been sober for almost 3 years. If 3 years back someone would have asked me, I would have panicked. I would have, chickened out. But if somebody tells me, let's do it for today, it seems doable. If you ask me for 1 year, probably I'm gonna just, sneak out here or there. So that's just my experience of what this is. Um, let's go to the.
Take me back to the night we met. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, honey. Take me back.
All right. So this one I posted is again a quote from Big Book, which says, "Selfishness, self-centeredness, that we think is the root of our troubles." Again, too deep. When I was drinking, this never crossed my mind. Again, a lot of people who are still drinking, I think, I don't know if you get that, but these are the spiritual malady that exists in us that makes us go back to drinks or drugs to escape what we are trying to hide. So in recovery, we learn it's not just the drinking; it's what underneath. Again, the same message. We need to work on our spiritual condition. It, more work we put in, more progress we make on that, that is what we need to fix. It's hard to understand. I never understood it when I was drinking. Uh, you got to trust the process. I went through, keep digging my bottom more and more deeper until I could get figure out. Honestly, I don't even know right now how it works, right? No one knows. But this is a proven thing that for a lot of years now, since AA came in, people have been relying on this and trusting the process, and it works. It's amazing how it works. No one knows. I don't. I don't think anyone knows, but just by following a simple steps, following some principles that AA has set as guidelines, it just seems doable. And that's what I've been doing every day of my life for past almost 3 years. And my life is absolutely amazing, and it's different from where I was when I was struggling. So uh, again, those were some of the shots I posted today. Again, this thing is helping me stay sober for another day. And step 12 clearly states, we share our experiences, strengthen hope, and help other alcoholics. That's the basic intention of this doing this whole thing is, one, it helps me learn more, share more, and again, as a part as doing that, if anyone gets anything good out of it, anyone gets any help out of this, um, that that is amazing. So all right, with that, I think we'll close it right here. I'll keep doing these live sessions, sharing about my content, about the daily um, reflections that AA posts, and other content that I keep sharing. Thank you guys. Hopefully, we'll get some viewers, and we'll build this community together where we can help each other to stay sober for another day and help other alcoholics who are still struggling. With that, I'll close with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Peace. Thank you.